You're gonna record how weak I am?
Yes.
Tell me when it buzzes.
It buzzed. Tell me when we're recording. Oh, we've been recording.
How weak am I? Alright, so today what we're gonna do is I have seen a lot of people on YouTube making these blast furnaces, melting different metals and such in them.
Like pewter.
Yeah, like pewter. We could definitely make pewter.
I just need to get pulled the pewter molds again.
Aluminum and like tin. There we go. Personally, right now what I'm doing is I'm showing you guys I'm very weak.
Well, those aren't really made to bend, Ben.
Because what I'm trying to do is these are going to end up being my handles to lift off a lid that we're going to turn these 5-gallon metal buckets into. Now, I've already prepped the metal buckets in such a way that sorry, my mind's not working both ways at one time. Anyway, we've already prepped the metal buckets. They used to be paint buckets. And so we took and we put a fire in them. Hey, you know. We took and we put a fire in them to burn out all
Paint.
Thank you.
And trash.
Talking and leaning in.
And grunting.
Time. I mean,
it's hard to talk and grunt at the same time.
Shh. I'm not grunting. I'm making manly noises.
That would. I need to turn off the recording if you're going to start making those noises.
Anyway.
We're putting this on YouTube, Ben.
It goes on YouTube. Never gets erased.
That's true. What goes on the internet never gets erased.
That's true. So, basically, I'm trying to work these so that I could set them in the plaster. And a lot of them will still be under the plaster. And I can use this area as strengthening so that I'm not trying to rely on threads to hold it in. But I think that's maybe okay. So,
maybe a little flatter.
What you need for this project is
2 metal buckets.
Like we've just, actually that one's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Like we just said, why I'm doing 2 metal buckets is, go on girl, is so that we've got one that the forge is going to be in.
Yeah, throwing that probably made it worse.
And one that we're going to put the lid in. So essentially we're going to pour one so it's only, you know, about 3-4 inches thick. And that's what these that I'm making right now are going to go in. And then we're going to pour one all the way up. And we're actually going to use this bucket has a mold to ensure we get it the right shape that we want it to be in. And then we'll pull this back out. So let me go ahead, continue here proving how. Now also, I'll explain this while I'm bending these, or attempting to bend these as you guys see. It's
kind of a good thing, Ben, that they don't bend easily.
You think so?
You don't want them to bend after they've been put in the mold.
Oh, that's true. Anyway, what you need is you need equal parts plaster of Paris.
Some Mountain Dew.
Well, of course you gotta have Mountain Dew. You need your caffeine. And if I could be sponsored by Mountain Dew, I would be in heaven. But since this isn't a sponsorship,
yeah,
I'm gonna cry. Anyway, on to not crying, and sand. So
tastes
equal
like
parts
blueberries.
plaster of Paris and equal parts sand. Why you're doing that is because I'm way too cheap to go out and buy refractory sand. I know everyone out there is going to go, but it's so easily available. Hey, that one's not bad either.
Yeah.
Woo. You can see today I'm really shaking. Okay. I actually kind of like the one that bends up a little better than the one that doesn't. But anyway, I'm going to stop messing with those because you guys are saying, man, he's a weak. So, I got my wheelbarrow here. Someday I may put it on the show to actually fix it. Maybe. Anyway, we'll go ahead and see. We'll go one bag. Plaster of Paris. Hey, Lindsay.
What?
Can you go get me a good stick?
Stirring stick.
See, I believe in child labor.
Oh.
I mean, I don't believe in child labor. What are you talking about?
Well, according to the state of Idaho, are you paying her?
Not right now, currently.
Gasp! No.
No. There should be a nice 2x4 in the pond.
Yeah, I'll let that one that I was sitting on.
Okay, so we're going to use one bag of plaster of Paris, which this bag is 25 pounds. That means
25 pounds of pure cocaine.
Here, Dad.
dude. Perfect, thank you. And since this is 50 pounds, that means I'm going to have to cut it in half. So
I
what
can
we'll
see
try here.
there's a little hole. Mine's a little different than theirs.
Okay,
Got it.
Lindsay. Not right now. So I essentially just made a tube, and I'm going to try and make this about half.
Wow, we're really bad drug dealers if we're cutting cocaine with sand.
Well, I think it'll make it more of a, it'll go further.
Oh, that would be horrible. Oh, my nose is already bleeding.
Oh, gee. Okay, I think that's about half. Now, because when we add the water, we have very little time, I'm going to go ahead and mix the cocaine and sand together so we can snort it later. Or, I should say, plaster of Paris, otherwise it's going to get flagged.
Yeah, that's true.
They're going to be like, dude, on Hitchcock Handyman channel, they taught us how to cut cocaine. All you need, go to the local playground, cut it up, and you'll be good.
Most playgrounds now use that tire mesh stuff. The old chopped up tires. I don't think that's going to mix very well.
Well,
Pretty sure it's going to be noticeable too.
that'll make it go further.
Maybe they should. They'll get them caught faster.
You get them the first snort of the regular stuff, and then you slowly start mixing other stuff into it.
And you slowly
And you
start getting
go,
them tires.
This is the harder stuff, dude.
It's like, yeah, it can't even fit in your nose. That's how hard it is. You just lick it like candy.
Okay.
I have no idea. I've never had cocaine, so I don't know. I imagine it tastes really bad.
Well, especially since you don't taste it, usually.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're like, if you taste it, you won't come back for seconds.
Well, sometimes I hear they. Oh, what show was it? Oh well.
Alright, so now we'll add the water. Don't think my wheelbarrow has a,
Drain.
I don't think it's a drain. I don't
Hole.
think it added that much water.
That too.
So, further note,
Don't add this much water.
exactly.
And now you know, because a wise man learns from his mistakes. A really smart man, learns from the mistakes of Hitchcock Handyman.
Alright, so I'm going to have Joe grab that other bag.
Right. And welcome to Hitchcock Handyman, where we teach you how not to do things by half measure.
Okay, so we ended up putting both bags of plaster of Paris, so that ended up being 50 pounds of it, in here. And we put the whole thing of sand in here. So now I'm mixing it all together. Making sure there's no clumps, so that we get a good mix. And then I put probably about 4 gallons of water in here. And that ended up being way too much.
Looks like from the mix, 1.5 to 2 gallons would have been it.
Probably. So next time I make one of these, what I would be suggesting to myself in hindsight is slowly add water to the mixture instead of just assuming that you did the calculations right. This is now almost feeling like how I wanted it to feel in the first. Oh, okay, so y'all got to almost see me wear plaster Paris
With sand.
That wouldn't have been a good idea. Oh, whoa, Mr. B, I'm allergic to. When you first step out, it's attached to a metal rod about that big, and it's got red fins on it. Yep.
Run.
So essentially, I'm going to mix this and keep mixing it until it ends up a little bit thicker. That way, I don't have to hold my molding bucket in the mixture as long either. Some might call that lazy. I call that forethought, since I mixed 100 pounds of this mix. It's interesting. There's a lot of little bubbles in here, or little balls. I don't know if you can see that on the camera really well. But there's lots and lots of little balls in here, which is part of why I started mixing with my hands, because my 2x4 stick didn't do so good. I did great on the initial mixing of the powders. Yeah, now I don't think I would hand this to anyone to snort, even an addict.
Yeah. An addict or addict?
Either.
Good that we're not going to give this to storage space.
Exactly. Because I want to use it.
As well as in its current form, I'm pretty sure it's not going to keep.
I should probably keep very well. It just would keep in its current form. Well, it is getting thicker. That's a good sign. I'll go get it. Okay. And Hitchcock Handyman is back. Okay, so we started having a problem. When they say plaster of Paris starts to cure very fast, I'm not kidding. How full we want this one? What we need to do is, I guess, this is how it's going to go. So, keep going. Probably a good idea that we did so much then. Okay, so taking the mold,
Maybe balance me, I can stand on it.
I guess you're gonna have to. That is really setting up quick. Gee,
Good thing we're in work clothes.
that's not even going down. Okay. So, I guess what we're gonna do is just pack it around.
Have a little bit smaller blast furnace than we were originally going to have.
Maybe I'll try to etch it out.
That might work.
Okay,
Right now, I
so
know.
essentially what should have happened is this should have been done initially.
In not quite a hurried manner.
When it was very wet still, because I didn't realize
Go in.
how quick it set up. When they said it set up quick, I was assuming
You know, like most things quick, a few hours.
like cement.
Quick set cement, a few hours. Quick set plaster of Paris. Paris. This thing, a few minutes.
And it was soupy, and then all of a sudden,
Nope.
not soupy.
Cleaning out the
In fact,
lid's already dry.
the lid is almost already dry. Yeah, cleaning out this is going to be kind of fun.
Gonna get a chipper.
Yeah, because this is no longer what we want to push into it.
Underneath it kind of is, in the few deep points.
I think we got enough though. So, now with how quick it's drying, I almost want to pull the bucket out. But
wait a little bit.
we're going to wait a couple hours. Like it were real cement. Then we're going to do the same thing with here. Here. I think those rings turned out pretty decent.
I think so too. Make sure it's pointing right at,
What's kind of fun is both of our hands are covered in this gunk.
Isn't working too well. I am the master.
And also our tripod decided it wanted to be a bipod.
I got it balancing on a 2-in-1 right? I don't know what that is.
Rain-X. That's windshield washer fluid.
Ah.
Okay, so we got this here, we got that there.
We got a pile of plaster of Paris everywhere else.
Next time we build these, hopefully this one will last for years and we'll have to actually watch the YouTube video to figure this out again. But next time. Ah, that's pulling off my hair.
I know. Good thing I don't have a lot of hair left on my hand from accidentally burning it off in furnaces.
Ah, gee, ow, 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 ow.
We're just gonna have a compilation of him saying "ow."
Ow! Ah! You can actually hear the hairs ripping out.
You don't need hair, Ben.
That's not a good sign. Little loves, little Lindsay.
What?
Will you go fill that with water as much as you can for Daddy?
I'm not so strong. I don't think I can.
Okay,
But
so
I'll try my best. Just for my
our next step
Just for my big dad.
is we got some black iron pipe.
And some not black iron slab.
Well, you know what's interesting about black iron that I found out?
It's black iron.
No, it's not iron at all. Black iron pipe is mild rolled steel.
It's not actual black iron.
It's not actual black iron. It actually hasn't had black iron in it since about the 20s.
Yeah, when steel became a lot easier to come by.
And so this black iron pipe is more for gas lines and stuff like that now. Whereas galvanized steel is more for your water lines outside where there's a lot of water or porous. Now it's kind of poly. But, so that's why I thought this is Schedule 40 4-inch black iron pipe. And that is a piece of flat. A piece of flat metal that I found out in my scrap piles. Hey.
Got a lot of scrap.
Oh. I should have done it this way before instead of yelling ow, 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 ow.
I don't know, watching how was kind of a fun.
So, anyway, I'm going to weld the holes shut on that. Set the pipe over top of it so that we can use the bottom part that Joe's holding. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I thought this was gonna get rid of the house.
No, I said it didn't hurt as much. But anyway, it's going to end up kind of like that, so that that bottom part that Joe's holding can actually tip it. And we're going to put two studs or two bolts welded to the sides up top so we can hook onto it, and then we can tilt the metal out and pour it into. Want to see if we actually will fit in our bucket, Joe?
With this, I'm not so sure.
Because I was hoping.
Not in the center, but it'll fit.
Okay, I wasn't caring necessarily about the center.
Okay. Yeah, it'll fit.
If we wanted it in the center,
All you gotta do is
we'd have to do a
it
50
fits.
gallon. And I didn't want to do a 50 gallon drum.
You want to do a 50-gallon drum?
No. Even though we have them.
We got a lot of 50-gallon drums.
1, 2, 3,
4.
Shh. That one doesn't count.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why does that one not count?
Because that one's cut in half and is full of sludge.
It's still a 50-pound pallet. 50.
1, 2, 3.
Holds a lot.
Yeah, it's still a big gallon
There
drum.
you go. Oh. Okay, so that's one of the things that we're going to leave this kind of out, in the sun. Gee.
And work on cleaning that up, which we probably won't record because it'll be a while.
Yeah, we're not going to clean that out for quite a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
Gee. I'm curious. There's a hunk here. Gee! Already. You know that, Joe? So I'm beating the sides of this wheelbarrow that we use to mix the plaster of Paris in. There. I broke a little piece, but that's setting up quick. Gee. So, we're definitely not going to show you how we're going to clean this out. We might show you the finished product when it's clean.
Yeah, I think we'll show you the finished product.
But, and then I'll have to clean this out quite a bit.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're done for now.
temporarily, I think we're done.
Alright, do your little call and wave and dance show. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. She liked it.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel.
Totally gonna mature rating this one.
Stay tuned so that you can see the second half of this going up. And please make sure to give me thumbs ups, subscribe, whichever side that's on.
Bottom left.
And
Over here.
that's my right hand.
Point to Lindsay.
Point to Lindsay.
That's where she's on. She's
Subscribe.
above the subscribe.
Subscribe.
Help him feed his children.
Fund my children. What are we funding you for? Okay, so that you can giggle. Anyway,
That's a
please
great
do like,
cause.
subscribe, and thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure to look at all the other playlists. We have handyman stuff that we do. We have random what's it stuff that we do.
We have cleaning out of Mossberg that we do.
Oh, that's true. We clean out the AR-15 and other weapons or other tools.
We're soon gonna. Now that we're in spring, we're gonna start up the forge now.
That's true. That's what this is in preparation for. Is we're going to use a furnace also, and that's what we're making here is the furnace. We're going to show you some painting of models, things like that, just everything, because we believe if it's educational and it's fun, you want to see it. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.